Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the news podcast to TayNinhTV with some last events in our province as well as nationwide. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of February the 10th, the chairman of Provincial Labour Federation, Trịnh Văn Phước, chaired the conference to collect the comments on draft documents to be submitted to the 12th Provincial Party Congress. At the conference, the Standing Committee of Provincial Labour Federation oriented the main contents to focus on the comments, including the draft political report, draft summary report on the socio-economic development task, the national defence and security for the period of 2020 to 2025, and direction and task for the period of 2025 to 2030, and draft summary report on the party building work for the 5 years term of 2020 to 2025. The delegates participated in commenting on the draft results objectives of the political report, in which attention is paid to the work of building and developing the party in the business sector, building cultural and sports institutions for the workers' and employment rate. And the conference gathered the intelligence of course union members, the workers and laborers to contribute to the important democracy, great unity in thought and action in the entire party and the people of the province. Half the party committee at all levels grasps the thoughts and aspirations of the people, the course party members, union members and workers and laborers to determine the viewpoints, orientation and thus solutions to build and develop the province in the next stages.
On the afternoon of February 10, Ms. Lê Thị Ngọc Yến, resident of Chairwoman of the Farmers Association of Taynan Province, chaired the conference to collect opinions from carriers, members and farmers on the draft documents of the 12th Provincial Party Congress term of 2025-2030. The conference aims to gather the wisdom of carriers, members and farmers to contribute opinions to the documents of the draft political report, draft report summarizing the tasks of socio-economic development, national defense and security in the period of 2020-2025 and directions and tasks for the period of 2025-2030. Draft report summarizing the work of party building in 5 years, term of 2020-2025. The Congress received many comments from a total of 70 delegates attending. In addition, delegates also actively researched and directly contributed to the draft documents and sent them back to the organizing committee for synthesis and reporting according to regulations. The comments were profound, diverse, and rich in content, focusing on important issues from evaluating implementation results to determining directions, tasks, and solutions for the next development stage.
And continuing to strictly implement the law on prevention and control of alcohol and beer harms, the chairman of the Provincial Business Committee recently requested departments, branches, sectors, provinces, and the People's Committee of the State, Towns, and the City to strengthen the prevention and control of alcohol and beer harms. Accordingly, department branches, units, and localities strengthen the prevention and control of alcohol and beer harms in their areas of the responsibility, effectively implement the screening and intervention measures to reduce the harmful effects of alcohol and beer on the health, carry out diagnosis, treatment, and rehabilitation for the people with diseases and dysfunctions related to drinking alcohol and beer, prevent and control alcohol and beer addiction and relapse, prevent and control the harmful effects of alcohol and beer for the workers, students, and drivers of vehicles participating in the traffic, prevent and control the harmful effects of alcohol and beer in the production, business, advertising, and promotion of alcohols and beer and other related fields. Along with that, strengthen inspection and examination of the implementation of the provisions of the law on prevention and control of harmful effects of alcohol and beer, especially during the peak periods to strictly handle violation according to regulations. And on the afternoon of February 10, the News Department Party South of the Taynan Radio and Television Station Party Committee held a conference for the term of 2025, and attending the event there was Mr. Võ Văn Quý, Deputy Secretary of the Party Committee of the Taynan Radio and Television Station. In the term of 2022 to 2025, the News Department party zone will closely follow the orientation and direction of the central and also the local governments. The South has performed its task well, providing timely information on achievements in various fields and political events of the country and the locality. And the quality of the programs, especially the news, has been gradually improved. Party members in the South always strive to study to improve their professional qualifications and political theory, maintaining the moral qualities and actively study and follow Ho Chi Minh ideology, morality and style. And through the annual assessment of the party member quality, the number of party members who have completed their task well or better has reached nearly 100%. And during the term, the new Department Party South has submitted 3 party members, an increase of 1 party member compared to the resolution. Speaking at the conference, Deputy Secretary of Radio and Television Station Party Committee, Mr. Vavan Quy, acknowledged and praised the spirit of effort, solidarity and unity of the new Department's Party South, especially in overcoming the period of financial autonomy mechanism, building a team of reporters and editors to meet the requirements and improving the quality of the works participating in press awards in and outside the province. Emphasizing the difficulties and challenges in the coming period, the Deputy Secretary of Radio and Television Station Party Committee requests the collective of the News Department Party South to continue to build the Party South increasingly clean and strong, improve the quality of professional work, strengthening political and ideological education, and promoting internal solidarity and pay attention to the development of new party members to ensure the succession and development of the party. The conference selected a new term Party South Executive Committee consisting of 3 members. Mr. Dương Nguyễn Vũ Hải was re-elected as the Secretary of the News Department, Party South, term of 2025 to 2027. And the Dầu Tiếng Protection Forest Management Board is currently assigned to manage and protect tens of thousands of hectares of natural and planted forests, as well as implement the fire prevention and fighting. And currently, TayNinhTV is entering the peak of the dry season with the prolonged dry weather, increasing the risk of forest fires. Currently, TayNinhTV is entering the peak of the dry season, and with prolonged dry weather, increasing the risk of forest fires and wildfires. And in this situation, the functional agencies and forest management processes are implementing many measures, especially applying the forest fire monitoring camera system to proactively detect and respond to the risk of forest fires. The Dầu Tiếng Protection Forest Management Board is currently assigned to manage and protect more than 17,000 hectares of natural forest, over 7,400 hectares of planted forest, and nearly 4,900 hectares of other areas. And in particular, the total area requiring fire prevention and fighting is up to more than 24,680 hectares. And therefore, since the end of December 2024, the Dầu Tiếng Protection Forest Management Board has developed a forest fire prevention and fighting plan to proactively respond to the risk of fire. Currently, to implement the plan, we are training and coaching the forest protecting team and coordinating with the forest ranger and the People's Committee of the communes. We are focusing on handling compostable materials and burning in advance. The area identified over 68 hectares that need to be treated during the dry season. And to date, 19 over 14 poles on that area of 68 hectares have been completed. Facing with the complicated weather conditions, intense heat from the beginning of the dry season, and an increased risk of forest fires, the Dầu Tiếng Protection Forest Management Board has proactively implemented the forest protection measures, including the application of modern monitoring technology. And after a period of operation, the system of the 2 specialized of 360-degree forest fire monitoring cameras has shown the remarkable effectiveness. Installed on forest fire watch towers at a height of more than 40 meters, and this system helps monitor a wide range supporting functional process to detect fire risks early and take timely measures. In terms of operation, these cameras use both thermal and infrared imaging sensor channels, and thanks to the 360-degree rotation feature, the cameras support monitoring both day and night. And when there is a forest fire, the camera system will detect and transmit images and information to the server. At the same time, sound the alarms or directly via the smartphone of individuals on duty to guard the fire in the dry season. When detecting the smoke, I can zoom in on the image to see a cloud of of the fire location and promptly detect a fire. And the observation range of this camera is 15 kilometers, and which is very supportive of forest fire prevention and fighting in the dry season because they can detect the fires early. The synchronous implementation of forest fire prevention and fighting measures in the dry season of 2025 in Dầu Tiếng protecting forests, combined with the camera surveillance system, not only helps the rangers and forest owners reduce the hardship in harsh weather conditions, but also improves the effectiveness of forest protection. And thanks to the ability to detect early and give timely warnings, the forest fire prevention and fighting has become more proactive, contributing significantly to protecting the forest resources and ecosystems from the risks of fire. And in response to the 23rd Vietnam Portrait Day on February the 9th, the Cultural Sports and Pro Scouting Center of Tân Châu District coordinated with the District Literature and Arts Association to organize the Portrait Night of the Lunar New Year of the Snack 2025. Attending the event, there were Ms. Nguyễn Thị Thu Cúc, Deputy Head of Provincial Party Committee's Propaganda Department. The delegates and portrait lovers enjoyed more than 10 performances, including reciting the poem Nguyên Tiêu or The Full Moon by the President Ho Chi Minh and some works by the poets, writers, musicians, quoted through the good passages and with content praising the party, alcohol, the country, and the homeland and the people. In addition, there are also rich performances with many genres such as singing, bamboo flute, folk dances, etc. And it's known that the Latin Festival Portrait Night was held for the first time in Tân Châu District with the theme Tân Châu Wings the Future, bringing the aspiration for the spring and creative spirit, so imprint joyfully celebrating the glorious party, celebrating the spring of the year of snake. And during his working program in Quảng Ngãi province on the evening of February 9th, the Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính visited Hòa Phát Dung Quốc Steel Complex of Hòa Phát Group in Dung Quốc Economic Zone, Quảng Ngãi province.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính acknowledged rise and was proud of the achievements of Hòa Phát after 8 years of investment in Quảng Ngãi. The Prime Minister reiterated the requirement the group must continue to research and produce high-quality steel, diversify products to serve the country's development, especially produce steel to serve the development of railway industry, especially to serve the upcoming railway projects, including the North-South High-Speed Railway project. The Prime Minister affirmed that the government supports and creates the best conditions for businesses to develop. At the same time, request Ministry, branches, and Quảng Ngãi province to consider and resolve the group's recommendations so that Hòa Phát can expand production and business.
And ladies and gentlemen, after the Lunar New Year holiday in all communes and wards in Thanh Hóa City, the working atmosphere is very serious, especially at the one-stop departments where the administrative procedures are directly handled for the children and the citizens, and thereby contributing to timely support for the people and the businesses in the first days of the new spring season. At the one-stop department of Rinh Thông Wards, Thanh Hóa City, all officials and employees work with a spirit of urgency and seriousness in the first week back to work after the Lunar New Year holiday, and after just 30 minutes of receiving the documents, the citizen was instructed by the work officers to quickly complete the administrative procedures. Just tell me the problem of needing to change my insurance and they will guide me right away and do the procedures to go to the provincial social insurance to do the procedures. I find it's very quick and convenient. During the Lunar New Year, if the work still handle administrative procedures, so on the first day of performing the task, the handling was very timely and there was no congestion and no people had to wait. 100% of communes and wards in Thanh Hóa City have arranged officials and civil servants to guide quickly and effectively handle administrative procedures for the people. The documents of citizens coming to transact at the beginning of the year are mainly related to the fields of land, business registration, and policies. And in the first working days, the number of people coming to submit administrative procedure documents will decrease compared to last year, mainly coming to receive the results, because before that, many people have submitted documents on the online public service portal. The city has formally instructed all civil servants of the cities and world's one-stop shop departments that when citizens arrive, they must guide and welcome citizens about the components of the dossier, the methods, and even support citizens in submitting online public service dossier, creating conditions for the citizens to resolve administrative procedures. In order to serve the people and businesses better, Thanh City has been promoting the implementation of the project to innovate the one-stop and one-stop mechanisms in resolving administrative procedures, creating unfavorable conditions for organizations and individuals to conduct administrative procedures transactions. And according to the Ministry of Agriculture and Environment, the coffee export in January of 2025 reached for 140,000 tons, down for more than 40%, but the value was record high of $763 million. The reason given was that coffee prices in January increased sharply and reached about $5,450 per ton, and up to more than 78% compared to the same period in 2024. On the other hand, the world coffee prices have been shown the signs of recovery as supply from the two main producing countries as Brazil and Vietnam has limited sales. This expectation is based on the regular increase after the harvest season, and in the following months, the world depends on Vietnam's supply. Bạc Liêu Province coordinated with the Ministry of Agriculture and Development to hold a press conference on organizing the Vietnam Bạc Liêu Salt Festival in 2025, 100 years journey of salt industry, people's life. The Vietnam Bạc Liêu Salt Festival 2025 100 years journey to salt industry, people's life with the theme Enhancing the Value of Vietnamese Salt Grants will officially take place in Bạc Liêu Province from March 6 to March 8 of 2025. And the Vietnam Bạc Liêu Salt Festival 2025 is an opportunity to exchange experiences and knowledge in production, business, and processing of salt products and OCB products among the localities nationwide, strengthening links and cooperation between the salt production, processing and trading agents within the salt industry and with other fields such as tourism, healthcare, and cuisine, and at the same time proposing the historical, cultural, and heritage values of the salt industry in Bạc Liêu and participating localities. And ladies and gentlemen, in January of 2025, the export turnover of Tiền Giang province reached for $500 million and reaching about 8% of the annual target. In particular, the local strengths in agricultural aquatic products such as rice, vegetables, and fruits, etc., are increased significantly from the first month of the year. In particular, the local strength is agriculture and aquatic products such as rice, vegetables, fruits, etc. are increased significantly from the first month of the year. Specifically, in January this year, Tiền Giang exported for nearly 13,000 tons of rice, earning about $8 million, an increase of over 53% in volume and over 37% in value compared to the same period last year. The fruit and vegetable products were also exported nearly 4,500 tons and earning for $15 million, up to nearly 24% in the volume and over 56% in the value compared to the same period last year. Tiền Giang has an advantage in exporting agricultural and aquatic products, especially fruits, followed by aquatic products then rice. In the past year, we saw that the export of fruit products of the province were very favorable, and according to the forecast, in 2025, Tiền Giang's export will continue to be favorable. And recently, the Chinese Consulate General in Ho Chi Minh City mentioned the export of Vietnamese fruit products to the Chinese market, of which the main products are located in Tiền Giang province, such as durian, coconut, jackfruit, dragon fruit, and other products also. Regarding aquatic products, according to businesses, frozen of the dry fish export to the Chinese market account for the largest proportion of all markets. And right from the beginning of 2025, Tiền Giang province has introduced reasonable and effective management solutions to promote export growth and attract foreign currency for investment and development. The key agricultural products of Tiền Giang have expanded their export routes, which is a good sign at the beginning of the year of 2025. And the market is also increasingly expanding and diversifying, helping Tiền Giang province agricultural products to grow in a sustainable way, benefiting the farmer. And in addition to the Chinese market, Tiền Giang fruits and vegetables are also exported to many countries such as the United States, EU, Japan, Korea, etc. Given the economic situation, we have built a plan for 2025 with the following main targets: export turnover of $100 million and revenue of 3,000 billion Vietnam dong, total export output of 40,000 tons of various products exported to 8 countries and territories, and TayNinhTV province is striving to achieve an export turnover of about $6.3 billion in 2025, an increase of 5% compared to 2024. The Department of Industry and Trade estimates that the export turnover of TayNinhTV province in 2025 will reach for $6.3 billion, most of which are enterprises attracting foreign investment with the products that are not affected by the world market. As for the province, key products such as seafood, fruits and rice, according to the forecast of enterprises, the developments are very favorable, so the forecast that we will reach turnover of $6.3 billion in 2025 is feasible. And to contribute to achieving this goal, the functional sectors of TayNinhTV province continue to make efforts to exploit strengths, seize opportunities, expand markets, promote exports in general, and export of local agricultural and aquatic products in particular. And that's all for today, TV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.